You are looking at the place where Giants fall live from Arlington, Texas. It's the Big 12 Championship as we continue championship weekend. As number 7, Iowa State, in the highest ranking they've been in school history, gets it to take on an old Big 8 foe in the Oklahoma Sooners. Iowa State has had the most dominant season, possibly in all-time memory, matter of fact. But Oklahoma's the all-time leader in titles in the Big 12, though. And they're looking to get back on top. We saw Oklahoma to start the year. They beat Georgia in New Orleans. We saw Iowa State when they beat Texas in Ames. As Iowa State will get us started. Take it to the 15-yard line. And we are off. And onto the field from the Cyclones. Head coach Eric Haynes has done a remarkable job at helping this team turn around. He had done great work at UTSA before he got hired here in 2024. Now let's talk more about this Iowa State team as they get to their first drive of the day. I'm Antoine Joy 101, joined by Danny V. Should also mention we opened championship week with the Classic as Marshall outlasted an undefeated Texas State in double overtime. A lot of routes so far. Here's going to be a deep bomb along the sideline. Broken up. And Iowa State's first drive is going to stall Oklahoma coming back out onto the field. Or actually getting on the field the first time. Did not get a chance to talk about Oklahoma so far, but we get to talk about Oklahoma. Their offense spearheaded by Heisman Trophy finalist Daniel Anderson in the backfield. For the Sooners, one of 2 running backs to make the final list. Danny, how did Oklahoma spend their season?
Yeah, Oklahoma, they first started off the season off hot. They went to New Orleans where they battled against Georgia, the Bulldogs, and they routed them out 32-21. They then beat Colorado State, but then they took a fall to Big East Temple, which is looking a pretty good win as of now. They then took a win to Baylor, but then they lost to Iowa State. They had their bye week, and then what looked like their biggest competition, where they went to Dallas. They're playing against not just any team.
Look out to the 30, to the 20. He's going to be uncontested through the 10, down to the goal line. Pushed out at the 3.
And where they then went to Dallas to play against the Longhorns, a top 5 Longhorns, I believe, at the time. And they didn't just win. They dominated. Oklahoma beat them 30-7. They then beat Texas A&M, beat Kansas State, beat Nebraska, beat Colorado, beat TCU, and then finally end the season with a win in Bedlam.
OU 10-2 on the year. Looking to get to the BCS. Meanwhile, Iowa State hasn't been to the BCS since 2008. There's a throw to the end zone. The short screen is going to be stopped. Gain of 2. As we said with the game with Dexter Robertson, watch the Heisman Trophy finalists this week. Daniel Anderson, AJ Carpenter, Cal Dirks, Daniel Gerardo, and Logan Martin Garcia are all active this week. They're your favorites. Take the hardware home as they hand it off to Anderson, and he'll put it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone.
And
Finish it off.
he's truly underway as OU gets first blood.
Ba-ba-bum. Boom.
Up and good. We have 4 games for you tonight. Or should at least. We start this list with the game you're watching right now. Number 7, Iowa State. Number 15, Oklahoma. A win here for OU would likely catapult them into the top 10, I think. Because we know at least one team's dropping out of the top 10. That'll probably be Texas State, who got their first loss of the season. Nevada might be jumping big. They're 13-0. And all of the non-power teams, they arguably have probably the best resume.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. It's back.
That's time he'll throw it.
Quick throw caught over the
A
middle.
gain of 5.
Surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing
The dollar foot long.
as a play caller, you can make that call.
A small price to pay for Sandwich. Mr. Fizz.
He put that on a rope.
Mr. Fizz.
Closer to the line to gain after that catch.
That's why I grabbed my phone. I needed to send the link out.
And goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down.
Caught, and he got a first down. And a little more to the 35.
He's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
There's our
Just
first,
love watching
another
him
short
run.
gain.
Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's the 50-yard line. It's a first down.
It'll be a first down.
Iowa State slowly but surely working their way through. This is how they beat Texas, if you remember.
Do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking on 1st and 10.
It's Hanson. Nowhere to
Nothing.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He
I could see Iowa State.
really the back end nowhere to go.
I've been liking their new threads that they've been putting out the last few years. I could see them potentially switching things up in the near future. I could see this becoming their main look as they throw it wide open to the 30-yard line.
Well, their main look is this, but all red.
I'm saying their logo change.
This style of RPO, the
Well,
quarterback has to do a really good job
I could see them changing out of that I with the lock state and going with something with the Cyclones word mark.
before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think they should go back to the bird.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire
The
this
bird and the
offense.
tornado.
You to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one.
Maybe they replaced with Cyclone Larry.
And hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking downfield. It's back.
Pressure's coming. He's fumbled. Ball is on the turf. And they'll fall on it.
and takes off. Well, just like
But it's a credited sack for Oklahoma and brings up a 3rd and long.
He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate. He had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oklahoma. Okay.
I want to know how they record this. The crowd noise. Is it just clever like sound editing?
That is a good question. I don't know.
third and very long.
I don't know how you get that sort of thing clear.
Over the middle. It's Townsend. They'll stop it
Maybe
short.
4th and 9.
Gain 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you. Force
I was in the middle of a bunch of pre-Christmas festivities
rally to the football,
today.
force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Hence why I'm a little late.
Field goal attempt here. This will
4th and 9.
45 yards.
45-yarder up and off the post.
The kick is no good. And after the miss,
Doink.
down by 7.
And that doink will keep the score 7-0 OU.
There's actually a chance where if you hit it at like the max power, it could actually make a doink sound.
Huh.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
On the handoff.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It was different back this.
Establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
I believe this is actually Daniel Anderson. It's like, oh, the option. Quarterback will keep it and get the 1st down.
For a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, he keeps it on the option. And it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down.
Mr. Anderson.
Knowing where he needed to go.
Mr.
New
Anderson.
set of downs.
You've been
How
expecting.
aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Dropping back. It's Mateer. That pass is all
I know he's been playing well.
Get him down quick.
This has been a team who has
Gain on that completion.
been on a complete roller coaster since we started the 2KU.
Make this throw. He wants to be
I think they've only had a...
pick up enough yards for a first
Did they make a bowl game last season? I'm pretty sure they did.
at least underneath to the drag route and
I
get some
think
positive
so.
yards.
Yeah, they did.
Pass
They
I don't
beat the Alamo Bowl.
I don't remember if they won or not, but I know their last bowl win before that was, I believe, in 2022 when they demolished North Dakota State in the Cactus Bowl.
enemy territory at the 43.
Cactus. Cactus Jack.
The Cactus Jack meal as we approach the end of the 1st quarter already. It's 7-0 Oklahoma.
The first quarter. Let's check out
Downtown.
so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop.
You know what? It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Gonna air it out there.
With the catch,
He got it.
Burks.
1st down. And they're into field goal range.
29.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st
Field goal range. Oh, yeah.
Runners line up on 1st and 10 now.
Oh, my back.
Looking to throw.
Gonna air it out.
Over the middle,
No.
complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't
Remember, chat, please make sure to take care of your body.
locked into his primary, tried to force it
My back's in agony.
Play on this drive. To throw, it's Mateer.
Oh.
Blocked by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential.
So what happened with the FCS today?
Drops back, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Gonna air it out to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line game.
Actually, wonderful question.
Money, and with this receiver running a route like this,
Let's check up on the FCS.
head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone.
Oh yeah, there are no more undefeated teams left in the FCS.
How?
Villanova beats Lehigh 14-7. And North Dakota State loss. South Dakota State loss.
Oh, real life.
The lead now with the PAT.
Yes.
Oh, you haven't. Oh yeah, you hadn't done the scores for TKU yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That's what I meant when I said that, but
Huh.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Iowa State out on the field now,
The 18, that's good coverage.
down 2 scores.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now.
Also, to everyone, shout out Indiana.
Was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Tackled behind the line.
Shout out to Indiana.
Hey, this defense
Those crazy sons of guns actually did it.
physical into line of scrimmage. Offensive
Now,
line,
now you have to donate your life to them.
doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive
Oh yeah, I
Your life
do.
is theirs.
every time they drop back.
I don't know if I can dedicate my life to them, but I'll see if I can get an Indiana hat for the final podcast of the year.
It's Townsend.
Oh yeah. If only Indiana was going to a bowl game, that would have been really funny.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
You're on 3rd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle field. He's got a slant route and he's got a first down.
Bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Good job there finding the back from that angle.
I would say, why did you decline a bowl game?
Effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back.
Why would you decline a bowl game? It's an experience for the players more than anything.
Yeah.
Quickly to give the back a chance not only
I mean, yeah, sure, you're technically losing your head coach, but he hasn't been confirmed just yet.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Did Ole Miss drop out?
option, and they didn't fool the defense.
No.
You know, this defense has worked all week.
No, they're playoff bound, aren't they?
Option being fundamental.
Yeah, they're in the playoff.
That time, really good job with assignment football.
That's going to be an ugly playoff game.
Second down after that.
Yeah, I believe it's Ole Miss against Tulane. Come on, Tulane. Please do a funny, and my life will be yours.
Down the middle, it's Townsend. Good enough for first down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
I'll get a Tulane jersey and wear it for a week 0 matchup featuring Tulane.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds
Also, Notre Dame is a bunch of crybabies. We already knew that.
negates that.
Are they out?
Speed from the defense here wins.
Yeah, they're out of the playoff, and they declined all bowl games.
Cowards. Again, this is about your players.
Scanning the field. It's back.
This is often like the one chance they'll get to actually travel to some of these places.
Ball's incomplete. There was a lot of contact.
Because there is no guarantee that you have a,
What a hit there by the defender.
there's no guarantee you have an NFL career even if you go to Notre Dame.
That kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
I think declining a bowl game is unfair to the players, unfair to the fans.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Of course,
Gonna
the
air
only
it
ones
out
I
deep.
Down the right side.
It's gonna be caught, but there's a flag.
The ones I do give an exception to is Kansas State because their players wanted to opt out.
Okay. An offensive pass interference penalty is gonna set them way back.
Big play, white
Ouch.
play. That's a costly flag on the offense.
And the lights might be a bit too bright for Iowa State.
Very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Screen pass.
They bring him down. Blocked
Not gonna get more than 4 yards. It'll be a punting situation, most likely.
You find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down.
3 minutes to go in the half.
Good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Oklahoma gonna get the ball back again.
Here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run.
You're 2nd and 6 from their own 7-yard line, I'd say.
Over the middle, it's Burks. Defense
Meanwhile, the bowl game committee is trying to find another team to play against Georgia Southern.
Defense like this.
Got that, my headphones unplugged. Repeat that.
Eyes on the football here. They give up.
Yeah, the bowl game committee is trying their hardest to find a team to play against Georgia Southern.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
They have to go to the 5 and 7 ranks, and Florida State, Auburn, UCF, Baylor, Rutgers, Temple, and Kansas all declined.
Even Rutgers.
So the only team, Yep.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer.
Rutgers has made like one bowl game in the last 10 years.
He's tackled quickly, but the yard
actually made 2.
for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the
One of them
offense
they were 5 and 7. The other one was
leaving that option for
last
Rutgers,
season where
but
they
throws the
went
defense
6 and 6.
enough for the quarterback
Something like that.
to quick
Did they
read.
win?
Result is a first down and
No,
big
they
gain.
lost.
The Sooners
That makes the
start a new
record
series here
the
on
funny
1st and
number
10.
for the kids.
Yep. How do you do, my fellow kids?
Looking at
Yeah, how do you do, kids?
the junior quarterback.
Which means that the only teams left that are 5 and 7 that could go to a bowl game is App State, Marshall, Kent State, and Buffalo.
So, I would hope it's Kent or Buffalo because I'm not a fan of bowl games with the same conference. Hi, 2024 Alamo Bowl.
Hello there, famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Who's playing in that one?
Sategna.
Washington State, Utah State.
Strategy late in this close game with halftime.
I mean, they're still technically separate conferences for now.
Here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded
Hi, playoff.
third and long. We'll see if they
I'm
do
not a
the
fan
same
of the
thing
playoff.
before.
Yeah, anyone who watches
Yeah, you
this
know
channel
what?
is not a stranger to that. There's a deep bomb. Gonna go all the way up there. Dropped.
Yeah, Oklahoma's playing against Alabama in Norman.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been
Here comes a crazy fun fact. The last time Alabama went to Norman, they scored 0 touchdowns.
And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field.
I actually have not seen the playoff bracket. I liked the playoff last season just for the novelty.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
There's a new novelty in this one that I'll share in chat.
So here we go. First play of the drive.
Just the idea of having a playoff was interesting for 1 year.
Pass attempts.
But for how much we
Yeah, but this
give it
one
up
is-
for it?
Right near the sideline.
But this one has 2 G5s.
Ooh.
this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special.
Is Duke not in?
To his route running.
They're not in.
Great route
So what does this mean?
to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Don't have 5 losses.
Well, they won the conference. It shouldn't matter. And you know who didn't win their conference? Miami.
The ACC's a trash pit.
You can't establish the rules and break them in year 2.
Get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing
Look,
with third down?
I'm someone who's like, I don't care if the champion's 7 and 5. If you win the if you win the ACC, the ACC champions and auto qualifier for the playoff field.
Not just the top 5 highest ranked conference champions, and because Duke still isn't even top 25. Now, who could have gotten it was Virginia if they won, or Miami if they made the conference championship game, or SMU if they made the conference championship game.
You know what would have been even better? Touchdown, Iowa State.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been better. I don't know.
Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into.
So the ACC championship didn't even matter.
It mattered for James Madison.
Jamie's about to beat Oregon, aren't they?
I hope so. That'll be really funny.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
I will legitimately laugh my ass off if it does happen.
Easy up and good. They get a little bit closer.
Same thing with, like, if Tulane beats Ole Miss, I will laugh.
I'm just imagining a timeline where the title game is like Ohio State, Oklahoma, Georgia, Oklahoma, or like Alabama, Ohio State, or something lame.
Defense can get a quick stop.
Yeah, but we could also get the funny of Indiana against, I don't know, maybe like Texas A&M or something.
Offense out there for the first play of this.
I just feel like college football in this current era is too lame.
On first and
Like the chaos is fun, but then the thing about playoffs is what a grab is picked off.
he goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, they come out of that
They can at least do either a touchdown or score 3 to make it closer.
back on the field a little bit more.
The thing about the chaos is that it settles out in a playoff by like the second round.
I'm just really hoping we get a semifinal of Indiana against Texas Tech.
Less than 30 seconds before halftime.
Please. Give it to us.
He's going to throw the ball. He's running out of time here.
He's gonna run it and he'll slide.
Avoid the tackle there with
Honestly, that game would be really fun. Indiana against Texas Tech.
time out of the half.
Yeah.
Truck strategy. So the offense looking to be
A Big 12 national champion would feed families.
It would.
Pressure's coming. He'll throw it to the sideline. Incomplete.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. But ball right
On 3rd and 8.
dropping back.
It's Oklahoma who gets the ball in the second half. He'll throw it to the sideline again.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away.
And I
Fair to
wonder if
go
they're
for
going to
3.
try. I would love to see them try a field goal.
Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense.
We're in a dome, so wind's not a problem.
Have some room now to work if they want to bring the
Why not? They're going to go for it.
One more play here before halftime.
Looking for the home run ball to tie this game before half.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
He's going to have all day to throw it. He'll heave it deep. That one's going to be to the end zone. It's going to be broken up. And that'll be the end of the first half. At the end of 2 quarters, Oklahoma leads Iowa State 14-7.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going.
Kick is away. And we're off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin.
They're going to run it up the middle of the field.
Really solid first down
For the
gain.
first down. I don't think the running game has been the main focus for OU. I think they're trying to let
Field shot.
their main star rest for a postseason game.
First and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
I'm not a fan of the playoff, but it's hard to really communicate to people why, you know?
Quarterback keeps the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside.
My conference standings is what I need.
By the time he makes the decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
I'm going to start working on my bowl projections as we do this stream.
Back to throw. It's Mateer.
Air it.
Pass complete on a crosser. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down.
We never talked about Oklahoma's schedule. Let's talk about the... No, we did. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never talked about Iowa State's, I think.
All right. Well, for the Cyclones of Iowa State, they came out and started off okay-ish. They first started off week 1 with a win against Northern Iowa, but then they lost to the Cyhawk Trophy, 17-20, close loss. But then domination. Beat Tulane, beat Colorado, beat Oklahoma, beat Missouri, beat TCU, beat Kansas, beat Baylor, beat Nebraska, beat Texas, and beat Kansas State.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass. The catch is made.
Got it. And he's got a lot of room to work.
The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Knifing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We'll have to find something to occupy ourselves while we do these, while we have these longer games going on for these streams.
Gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7.
So, anyone seen any movies?
I have not.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
We'll try
think in a
pushing
few
away
weeks
in the
when I
end
get-
zone.
I think when I get down to the States in a few weeks, I'm going to see FNAF 2 with a friend.
About third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
The one that saw all the memes and said yes.
It's third down and goal. Looking to pass. It's
I'll throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It's going to make it a 2-score game once again.
The offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
See if they can convert the point after.
PAT up and good. It's going to be a 21-7 ball game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5.
I would say back out on the field.
Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back off the field now. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They stop
Gonna be a short gain.
6-yard gain. So
Second and 4, just over 4 minutes to go in the third.
Is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
I guess while we're doing this, I'm going to
play coming up for this offense.
try going through the process of actually deciding the bowl games. We'll start getting the conferences
Ball is handed
for
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
the conferences that played on the Friday games, because we have all of those done.
Hey.
Because there are 7 teams from the CUSA, 7 from the Sun Belt. The American has 4, I want to say.
Yes.
Dropping back. It's Bennett. Looking right.
Has a man open. And another first down.
Made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Full season. So let's first start off with our conference champion.
The Cyclones will line up on
For the
first
CUSA, we're going to start with Marshall. They are locked in after their win over
With the-
Texas State.
it off.
Which bowl game does the champion usually go to?
Penalty marker out there.
I actually don't have set like rankings for these teams or these berths.
I always love to see on these offsides calls
I think it's
when they're always pointing at each other.
I think it's more so pedigree. I think,
Good on him. We know this
for example, the top team before in the CUSA would go to Liberty Bowl. That would be a spot for Marshall, though I think maybe Texas State slots into there, seeing as they had the higher ranking, a la Rice.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Honestly, I had my own little bowl projections, stuff like that. And one I thought would be really fun was Comanche Grappling.
The first down and still going.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him.
Well, it's mostly because I had Texas State going to a BCS bowl game, but I thought Marshall would be going to the Liberty Bowl. In that case, they would have been playing against runner-up Wyoming.
First down.
Let me get the other Friday conferences down. Let's have
In the
We have our
American
s-
because it's just 4.
American has 4. I'm just getting all the teams
Nice job here.
set aside here.
Line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to
Yep,
do to
so let
those
me grab
yards on first down.
those guys.
Second down play coming up.
Yeah, so the American has 4. Delaware, who is the champion. Then there's there's Massachusetts, Colgate, and UGF.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive.
In their final year of BCS eligibility, Incarnate Word is in consideration.
Makes the grab. It's Hanson.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense.
Oh, yes, but also remember this, I think we have an overflow.
We do have overflow.
But how about the way this defense just runs to the football?
Of course, the easiest thing to do is to cut out the teams who are going down that are 6-6.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Plus also Navy if they lose the Army Navy.
Quarterback drops back.
I can see Navy still being in thanks to the whole military school thing with their
Brought down, but it's
they might take
Yeah,
precedent
but
since they have like 2 separate berths dedicated to them.
I would say they might be on the left out because losing record. You don't want to bring in a team that's 6-7.
Trying the run, it's Hansen.
But if they do win, then they're definitely a lock.
Yeah.
And of course, we also have Sacramento State.
I need the Mountain West. Nevada is BCS bound. They're 13-0.
I think it's putting them in the Fiesta Bowl. It's been traditionally where the Mountain West team has gone.
We'll see what happens with Nevada. I think we're gonna wait for other matchups to formulate. When the Big 12 is ready, we might know. Nevada, Oklahoma has a nice ring to it.
Yep.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, Oklahoma in control, 21-7.
Texas State, you messed up. I was really wanting you to go to the Cotton Bowl. Match I was concerned was LSU, Texas State.
Mexico State's going bowling again. Hawaii.
We have the whole entire bowling tab.
Yeah, but I'm putting these one by one individually on my own sheets, so I gotta.
This football game, it's first down and goal. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Becht.
He's gonna try and find someone to throw to. He'll run it. Not much gain. The 2KU zone, Colin Payton going bowling for the first time since 2021.
Yeah.
I believe that means Mount West is an even 6. All right.
Ball back at the 10-yard line.
Yep, they have 6.
I'm gonna put
Of
these.
course, also the Ivy League.
I'll put these in one conference at a time here.
Ball carrier tackled there.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
I think Texas State's Liberty Bowl bound, as Rice was before.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal.
Marshall.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Here we go, fourth quarter.
I can see Marshall in the Birmingham against Florida Atlantic. Or, not Florida Atlantic, that's not the matchup. There's a CUSA Sun Belt game. Does USA and Sunbelt not play each other? I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know. It's your bowl games.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
You know what might be a fun matchup? Marshall, Delaware.
PAT is good. They still
Marshall, Delaware. Marshall, Richmond in Camellia. A reunion of old former conference foes as to send off the SoCon in its premier bowl game.
It'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
They also go to Miami Beach to play against the Big East team.
Possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pick.
Also, for some reason, you have Virginia Tech in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension.
I don't have Virginia Tech in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I don't know where you're looking at.
It's second down.
Bowl season 25-26.
Ignore that then.
Looking deep downfield.
Gonna air it out there. Dropped.
I'll replace it with ACC.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver
incompletion. They'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the
If you
gun.
can, try and find the bowls from last season, so I make sure we don't have any
Brings up 4th down now.
redos or any
Oh, yeah, I got all those graphics saved. We just scroll up to them. Alright, I'm ready.
And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the
Hit
return.
me.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They really have
let's go conference by conference. Just like type out in DMs where they went.
extremely well.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough
I mean, I could just say it.
offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's
'Cause I'm gonna need to cross-reference it,
one-dimensional
look back and forth.
they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that run.
Like, tell me when you're ready to type.
Never mind.
And the quarterback
Actually, wait, I could just.
first down and more. He's still running. They bring him down
Rambling for a first down.
all the way to the 43.
Let's do this.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Now it's 2nd down here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback
Here we go.
reaches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Becht.
Oh, he's got it.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings them to 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
You know what? Hey, wait. I needed a
So here we go. Down 1 score. We're going to go for it on 4th down.
I need a Conference USA Sunbelt matchup. I got one. The Xbox Bowl.
The receiver makes the catch.
Xbox.
Takes the football inside.
Do we really want to send
down.
the conference champions to a new bowl game?
They have exactly what they wanted to be.
No, I said we needed 2 new spots for the Xbox Bowl.
Timing between a quarterback and receiver.
I thought it was for our largest.
Where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's not for
And the Cyclones are moving quickly down.
because I know we need an extra Conference USA spot. We have 2 open.
He'll pitch it. And looking smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There we go.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot.
And air it up there, and he's dropped it.
Incomplete. They tried to press it deep.
I sent you all the matchups from last bowl season.
The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one.
Are they gonna see if he held on? I think he might have. What a grab!
Now looks Looks like the
And it stands. This game's tied.
that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Backs through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Using his legs, his spot, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for
Bam.
26.
Bam, bam, bam.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Mateer.
Gonna air it up there.
Big tight end.
Uh-oh, he's got it.
He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Stay tuned. Coming up next,
Just perfect execution here.
we've got the Big East Championship. Louisville a win away from their first national championship game appearance. In their way is a very formidable West Virginia team.
To set a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback.
Quarterback's gonna keep it,
First down.
and he stretches for the first down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
It's a shotgun.
Handoff.
And he's brought down
Gain of 3.
short gain.
Iowa State calls timeout.
The last season we did have a Conference USA Sunbelt matchup.
Work out here.
Yeah, we did in the Bahamas, but we don't have one this year. We didn't have one on the sheet this year.
Well, Xbox.
Thank you, Xbox.
Live.
Happy New Year, Xbox. There's blockers!
That's an RPO caught on the left side.
First and goal.
Steps out of bounds.
As this game is tied with 1:11 to go, it's first and goal from the 8-yard line.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Sooners
Who's the hospital this year?
First and goal.
Oh, SoCon. Thomas was saying.
Looking downfield. It's
On first and goal, he'll throw it.
launching one.
Has him in the end zone, and he dropped it.
Completely flat out drop. What would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing in first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Has been open. He's got nowhere to take him down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Sooners. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of
Boomers.
put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous
Now it's crunch time for Iowa State. One timeout left. A minute left.
hold on to this lead.
Real cozy.
You're out here comfort maxing right now.
Yeah. I have my
So the try
blankies.
lead now with the PAT.
Hell yeah. Kick is up, and it is a 7-point game.
Good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 20.
Rise onside kick.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down.
That's the time he'll throw the rainbow pass. Has it been open? Is anyone going to catch him? That's a touchdown, Iowa State.
Cyclones.
Responding quickly.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown.
You started with an overtime classic. Do we got one here?
Tying this game up, we may be headed to overtime.
Ooh, interesting idea, Myrtle Beach Bowl. How about Northwestern State, Florida Atlantic?
Ooh. What does it say for Atlantic? All right.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are
Up and good, and this game is in the blink of an eye tied with 50 seconds to go.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Mateer.
Got a beautiful pass to the 30. He gets to the 35, the 37.
But the drive has now reached the 35.
OU has all 3 timeouts and 42 seconds to get in field goal range.
Here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Trying to keep that underdog tradition alive in the Big 12 championship game.
But stuffed for no gain.
We'll say another thing that's been kept up
Nice job.
pretty much every year we've done this.
Taking away that inside run.
Always a great game in the Big 12 title game.
As the back tried to bounce that to the outside, there's just no room to run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback
Gonna air it up there. It's gonna be intercepted, and we may be going to overtime.
late in the game. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dunks it down to the back. And a timeout stops the clock with just
Timeout on the
7 seconds
field.
remaining in the game. That completion makes it
There may be only one more play. Ball game on the line. Iowa State season.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Steps into the throw. No win to worry about here.
In the end zone.
Down to the goal line. Broken up.
And it's incomplete.
And we're going to overtime in the Big 12 title game.
Overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See,
We are in OT.
series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down and 10 now. To the air, it's Becht.
Gonna air it. Caught.
This time it's complete.
Gain of 6.
The Cyclones looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the
Quarterback keeps it. He'll run it.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an
Oh, he's got it.
receiver looks it in.
That's our 1st and goal.
And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking
Sacked.
sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss.
Gonna throw it. And there's your touchdown, Iowa State.
They strike first in OT.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by
It's up and good.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. To the air, it's Mateer.
Gonna throw it.
Finds an open target on the left side.
Chris, it just feels like
And here we go.
teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Got a screen. He's got blockers inside the 10-yard line.
Push and moves him closer to the goal line. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw.
Gonna throw it in the end zone.
And it's incomplete.
That would have kept the game alive, but he dropped it.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Gonna throw it to the end zone this time. It's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going 2nd when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And Now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime.
This game is tied.
Extra point.
And we're going to 2 overtimes again.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for some space.
Trying to hand off, and there's another stop.
Absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
I'll throw it. It's going to be just short of the first down.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Here comes the
And they're going to go for a field goal.
lead here in OT. And now the defense will
ISU calls their timeout.
strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime.
Should mention on the spread, OU is technically the favorite.
The field goal is good.
And it's good.
And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Off the play.
They're going to go on play action.
First down.
The pressure's coming. He's got to get away from it. He'll throw it to the end zone.
Deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete.
What a save.
Drop what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He hands it off from the gun.
Well, if he would have stayed
And off his stop. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking
We have 3 overtimes in us.
to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a 3rd and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Play action fake, looking to throw.
A play action on a crucial 3rd down. They'll rule forward momentum. It's a 1st down.
At the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
That was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The Cyclones with 1st and 10 here.
The winner of this game has a Dayton Glendale set up for them. He's going to throw it.
Tight end makes
Gain of 6.
tackled at the 8 after
And they're working their way closer to the end zone.
Here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice
This is
game.
that
Looks like a
efficient
big man game.
offense we saw against Texas.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Watch those 3 receivers to the right.
To throw the ball.
He'll throw it short to the left. Fumble! OU's going to Glendale!
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball
And on a goal line stand, Oklahoma
for the hit, 'cause that's what caused the fumble.
are going to win the Big 12 championship. And what a respectable season Iowa State has put together this year. And what a run for Oklahoma. The Sooners are locked into the BCS. Coming up next, it's the Big East Championship game. Louisville, a win away from a national championship appearance. They'll take on West Virginia with the final spot in on the line.